Hello, Internetwork. My name is Elias Pending, and I'm the director of the Department of Contextual Studies. Here, ordinary things are examined with undue seriousness. Our case today is number 0005. The e-scooter carcass in the city moat at 3:12 a.m. We stand before a find of almost oppressive beauty, an e-scooter caught between benevolent oblivion and silent indictment, spotted at 3:12 a.m. in a city moat, illuminated by the diffuse residual light of a street lamp, which itself has seen better days and in this place bears silent witness to the faded dream of unrestricted mobility. The object isn't simply lying there, it rests. Like a modern Ophelia myth, made of aluminium and lithium, surrendered to gravity and humanity's unwillingness to fulfill its promise of mobility, like Deutsche Bahn, whose efforts to improve reliability, accessibility, and passenger service have been consistently thwarted for decades by poor punctuality and complicated application procedures for refunds. Once a symbol of urban freedom, a technological sacrament of movement with the promise of traversing the city smoothly, silently, and, sustainably. But here, in its final state, the e-scooter reveals a different truth. The moment when progress becomes inertia and the ideal of flexibility collapses under the weight of gravity. Let us state at this point, physics does not tolerate subscription models. Its wheels, encased in mud, its LED display almost extinguished, yet still faintly pulsing in a final electronic breath, like Archimedes pondering the geometric figures he had drawn in the sand and who, so the story goes, whispered to a Roman soldier who discovered and stabbed him in the quiet garden during the conquest of Syracuse, "Do not disturb my circles." It bears the marks of a night of transitions. The brutally applied, then slowly and gracefully meandering remnants of drinks, composed equally of Rasputin vodka and Edeka's own brand passion fruit juice without pulp, in a clumsy attempt to evoke long-gone live performances by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, a single sports sock from the product line of German inventor and entrepreneur Adolf Dassler has been draped over the left handlebar grip. Last but not least, there's the sticker affixed to the license plate in an act of legally actionable rebellion, bearing the words, "They see me rollin', they hatin'," which demands a basic understanding of contemporary meme culture or a solid grasp of early 2000s US hip-hop music from The Observer. The forensic reconstruction suggests that the driver probably didn't fall, but simply drove on, like many users of this era, never disconnected, only briefly logged off. E-scooters, as the chronicles tell us, were the fruit of a techno-economic euphoria that believed mobility could be rented. In reality, it was a religion of half measures, every parking, every careless abandonment, a small urban prayer. I've arrived. Somehow. Researchers of the 22nd century will see them as the fossils of a society that subscribed to progress but forgot to recharge. Beneath its shell, in the still water bath, lies the heart of the e-scooter, a collection of tired lithium ions whose last vestiges of charge flicker to the rhythm of the big city chorus, just like the science fiction theme park grandly announced in 1979 in the Colorado city of the same name, whose sets were to be based on a $50 million film inspired by the fantasy novel Lord of Light, but which was never realized due to legal issues. The chemistry here isn't just electrical, it's metaphysical, an altar of energy and finitude, a monument to now let's really go. Slowly, it becomes part of its surroundings. Algae grow over the brand logo, a duck uses it as a stepping stone, the city administration as a metaphor in a sustainability report, which, in addition to recovering heat energy from bad decisions, focuses primarily on the purposeful composting of deadlines and the reuse of failed projects within the framework of a modern circular economy. And so it stands there, lies, as a monument to urban hubris, between romantic notions of progress and gravity, a monument of the present, reminding us that everything that moves us eventually comes to a standstill. That completes the context. Goodbye, Internetwork.